Hey everyone, I'm back. I'm doing another little update for Women's Cancer Awareness Month. The other day I did warning signs for women's cancer, two of the big ones. Another one that a lot of women don't realize is age can play a huge role. The older you get, the more chance that you have of getting any of the women's cancers increase with age, the chance of getting them. However, the thing that's happening now that a lot of women don't know about is that women are getting younger getting cancer as well. And they think it could be linked to the fact that our diet is so askew from what it used to be, because we used to eat whole foods, all natural, you know, organic, everything. And now we're eating lots of processed food. And we're also getting a lot more hormones in our food, which is causing especially a spike in endometrial cancer, because they're finding that you know, more and more women are getting endometrial cancer in their 20s, and you used to not be getting it until you were like 50 years old, but now women are getting it in their 20s. And some of that can be attributed to the fact that our diet is just horrible compared to what it used to be 100 years ago. You know, women were eating off the land. You know, you grew your own vegetables in your garden, and your meat was slaughtered from your back, you know, the animals you had in your backyard. So you weren't eating all this processed food, and you weren't getting like dumped hormones into your food. So there's a lot that is going on in our diets that is challenging the cancer genes and making them come to light when maybe they wouldn't have if we were still living in that old society. Another problem that we're finding too is that not only is that, but women are waiting longer to have children. Every year after the age of 25 that you don't have a baby increases your risk of getting cancer. So me at 41, I had a pretty good chance at 39 years old of being diagnosed with cancer, because I was almost 15 years over the age that they wanted me to have. You know, that they said, you know, you should have children by age 25. Well, I didn't even get married until I was 32 actually, 32. So, you know, what was I going to do? You know, run off and have a baby because I'm, you know, 25 years old? People just don't do that anymore. So people are waiting, they're getting married, starting their families later in life. So they're finding that because women are waiting longer, their chances of getting cancer are increasing. So you can get cancer younger, but you can also get it a lot more prevalent in your 30s now, because people are waiting longer to have a child, and you do have a little bit more of a higher risk. And of course, overweight women have a higher risk, period. Start right off the bat. You have a higher risk if you're overweight. And it's not something people want to hear. I'm an overweight woman. I hate the fact that I am at a high risk for cancer, but it's what it is. You know, it's just the way life is. If you're carrying extra estrogen around in your fat cells, which is what you are doing, you have a high risk for cancer. It could be any of the cancers that are estrogen. Even breast cancer is estrogen sensitive. So if you have a risk at all for breast cancer and you're carrying around extra weight, you're just increasing your risk of getting it, because that extra estrogen in your body can cause cancer cells to start to grow. So those are some things that I wanted to share with you today, some more warning signs, some things to really think about that could be high risk situations. So age, yes, as you get older, you have a higher chance of getting cancer, but you can still get cancer in your 20s and 30s. So don't think that it can't happen to you because you're young, because there are a lot more young women getting it. So look at your diet. Try to eat more organic foods. I know it's totally expensive and it's really hard to do, but Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, places like that, they're also, you can even buy locally grown vegetables and fruits, things like that, that help you, you know, keep your body eating the foods that we should have been eating all along. And then also, you know, just keep in mind that if you haven't had a child in your 20s, then more than likely you do have a higher risk of getting cancer, and you know, managing your weight. And I'm telling you, if you eat organic and you start cutting out the gluten and all those bad things that are in, you know, the high fructose corn syrup and things like that, you'll see weight loss. You will. So those are things that can kind of help you with your weight loss anyway, just cutting those things out. So that is my vlog for today, and I hope everyone has a good one.